You're also trying to sell yourself. You're also trying to convince yourself. The more you keep saying it, the more you might believe it. That's what they're doing with Hurts. Everything in Philadelphia is set up for that football team to be the second best team, in my opinion, in that conference. The only thing that you have right now is you got everybody from the coaching staff to the GM to the players overcooking the quarterback, and that puts a red flag up for me. I ain't buying it. Buckle up, Big Silz, National Football Show. Oh, boy, man. This is going to be a rocky ride. I was just telling Sonny Boy Xander, this is going to be a rocky ride, my friends. Wow. I tell you, I'm motivated today. I'm going to get to it here in a minute. I'm going to get to it, man. Wow. I got to tell you, man, I'm motivated more than ever about the upcoming Philadelphia Eagles season. I mean, Jesus, man. Hey, I'll get to it here in a minute. First and foremost, though, the National Football League is God. They own Sundays now. They own Sundays. Okay? You know, churches used to. The NFL owns it. They own it. From 6 a.m. in the morning, if they play overseas, to midnight, they own Sundays now. So what happens today? Baker Mayfield gets traded to Carolina. Who plays in the opening week? Carolina and Cleveland. So if Deshaun Watson, and by the way, you guys want to hear a little tidbit that I found out before we went on the air here? The judge may be recommending to the commissioner that Deshaun Watson doesn't get suspended at all. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, my God. All the snowflakes are going to come out from every corner on the planet if that goes down like that. The judge may act. There's conversation that they're trying to come up with some parameters of some type of suspension, but they don't know what it is yet. I mean, like I said, we're less than 3 weeks to camp. Are you really going to hold the Browns hostage like this until you tell them what's going to happen in 3 weeks? We're 20 days out from camp. Unbelievable, man. Oh, my God. Hey, and they play week 1. Carolina Panthers versus the Cleveland Browns. Baker Mayfield versus Deshaun Watson. Hey, traditionally, Carolina-Cleveland would be a sorry-ass game to watch. But that may be the most watched game of any game in the opening week. Carolina versus Cleveland. Boy, the NFL knows how to do this. They are, without a doubt, the best at making sure their fan base gets exactly what they need and what they want. Fabulous stuff. Congratulations. This is why you're king. The NBA and Major League Baseball, hockey doesn't even register. That's why those guys are like the JVs. And the NFL is king. Carolina, Cleveland, week 1. Jesus criminy. By the way, I think this is a great move for Baker. Tom Brady retires. He'll be the best quarterback in that division. Jameis Winston, Kyle Trask. Who else is in that division? Taysom Hill? Who? Baker Mayfield could be the best quarterback in that division. Marcus Mariota? I mean, right? The NFC South has horrible quarterback play outside of Brady going into this year. He could actually do something. You know, when I think of Baker Mayfield and I see him in the AFC, I don't see Josh Allen. You watch this. I don't see Josh Allen and I don't see Justin Herbert. But you know what I see when I see Baker Mayfield? I do see Jalen Hurts. I see guys like that. And I think he's better than Hurts. He's kind of right there. He's done more, obviously, and he's actually beat some teams, and he's actually taken a team to a 10-plus win season in the AFC. I think he's better. All right. So we'll talk more about it. Congratulations to you, man. I mean, and get this. Carolina only has to pay $5 million of that salary. Cleveland is picking up $12 million to get him out of the building and get him out of Cleveland. That's crazy, man. And it's a 5th-round contingent pick for the former number 1 overall selection in the NFL draft. How crazy is that? He was the number 1 pick, and he's being dealt with the notion that Cleveland has to pick up $12 million of the $18 million salary this year and the option year, and Carolina sends back a 5th rounder with a contingency on it. Gee, you basically got a quarterback for nothing. And then you got the greatness of Sam Darnold there. Whatever. Oh, my God. What a great storyline. All right. Are you guys ready? Man, I hate to do this to you on July the 6th. Oh, my God. Xander, man, I hate to do this. So, Lane Johnson, your gifted offensive tackle, came out on some NFL media platform, and this guy's a great leader. He works so hard. I mean, you just get inspired by the way he goes about his business and things that he's doing. And he's great to be around. And he is hang on, let me get it. I want to be factually correct here. He's a great leader. So he's won them over in helmets and shorts. You took all of that away from helmets and shorts with things that we've talked about that are almost insignificant to what he has to do in the fall. Those intangibles have to be built into a quarterback or even a regular position player just to make it to the league. Lane in 2017, and I'm going to paraphrase this, Carson Wentz is ready to take that next leap and that next step to the next level. He did that year. 11-2, 30-some touchdowns. Guy was spectacular. And so he wasn't really wrong. In the end, he was wrong. But that year, he wasn't wrong. But do you know what he was saying about Wentz? Wentz has every single asset that he needs to be a big-time quarterback. What we're talking about today is first guy in, last guy out stuff that we've been talking about. The greatness of the intangibles. Lane Johnson is giving us coach talk here on July the 6th. Congratulations. You get a medal for winning the off-season workout program. That's all I take away from that. You ever noticed? Funny, I haven't heard Brandon Staley say one thing about Justin Herbert. I actually haven't heard Andy Reid say one word about Patrick Mahomes. I haven't even really heard Robert Saleh say anything about Zach Wilson. I haven't really heard Bill Belichick say anything about Mac Jones. But boy, we're getting a lot of coach speech coming out of the Eagles camp. What was the one with Sirianni? The ball seems different in a spin. The ball just seems to be going places that I haven't seen before. Guys, he doesn't need this. Rent's due in September. I don't need to be sold. Why are you selling me? I don't give a shit if he's got those intangibles. If it translates into W's and L's this coming fall, more power to him. More power to them. Under promise, over deliver. Don't be setting the kid up for failure here. That's what they're tempering it all over the country as we get ready 20 days out from training camp. Zach Taylor's not talking, man, Joe Burrow, that ball's spinning different. Man, this guy's taking another leap. Josh Allen, next level, man. Do you know what they're saying in Buffalo this year? Somebody asked the Buffalo Bills, Sean McDermott, a question in the offseason. You know what they asked him? They asked him this. Hey, is this a do-or-die year for this organization? McDermott went like this. No. This is a marathon for us. We know we're in this thing for the long haul here. We know we're in this to build a team that we can be proud of, and that is going to be sustainable around that quarterback that we have, number 17. That's the kind of stuff they're talking like in Buffalo. Here's what I'm getting in Eagle Land. Oh, the intangibles are unbelievable. He's such a leader. Hey, Michael, how you doing, brother? Chris goes, haters are going to hate? No, dude. You're overcooking it. You're overcooking it. You know why you're overcooking it? What happens when you overcook something? You burn it. You're also trying to sell yourself. You're also trying to convince yourself. The more you keep saying it, the more you might believe it. That's what they're doing with Hurts. Everything in Philadelphia is set up for that football team to be the second best team, in my opinion, in that conference. The only thing that you have right now is you got everybody from the coaching staff to the GM to the players overcooking the quarterback, and that puts a red flag up for me. I ain't buying it. Oh, my God, the leadership, man. He's just inspiring. Bro, I don't need anybody to inspire me to go to the weight room or to show up to watch film or do extra drills. You know what my motivation is? This ain't college. Okay? Do you know what my motivation is? Every Tuesday, direct deposit. This is direct deposit league. When I get paid on Tuesdays. You think I need some fancy coach speech or some player motivating me? When I get my $200,000 deposited every Tuesday, that's motivational. Hey, man, pats on the back. That's what my wife calls them, coaches' pats on the back. I don't know what Lane's selling, man. True people don't buy it. I was listening to Shannon Sharp. He's like, that kid ain't it, man. That kid ain't it. You know what and you know why he prefaces by saying this? You've got to throw the ball to win in this league. And he can't. That's Shannon Sharp saying that. I didn't say that. Shannon said that. He can't win games throwing the ball. But Lane comes out, man, this guy's inspirational. He's this and that. That made me have more of a red flag. Silz, you said he's trying to sell me too. I'm broke until September. Hey, Silz, how are you today? Randall, thanks for coming aboard. Hurts' current contract breaks down to $15 an hour. Hey, $1.1 million. To pay the rent in September would be my motivation. Bobby says the Eagles are going to try and move up in the draft next year to get the Alabama or Ohio State kid. Or the Hurricane kid. Everyone sees what we all see. The only ones are the fanboys. Yeah, but you know what too, though, Daz? To be fair, Eagle fans, I'd say this, and Xander, tell me if the number's right. I would say this about most Eagle fans, what I've learned. Eagle fans think if you talk shit on any player, you're dissing the team. And I would say that's 60-40. that the fan base thinks if you shit on one player, you're shitting on the whole team because, you're all in it. There's some truth to that. And I respect that. That's why I don't go crazy on it. Silz, it's everyone excited about Hurts. Me, I don't judge that nonsense. He's a quarterback. He's supposed to be a leader. That's right, man. Dominic, he's supposed to be that. I don't listen to Horsemouth Shannon. Did Lane mention how friendly he was? Probably. 5-star, what up, Big Silz? Mayfield to the Panthers for a fifth. Not for the fifth pick. For a fifth rounder. A fifth rounder. Think of that. 4 years ago, he was the first pick in the draft. Now he's going for a fifth rounder. Daz, you really think it's 40-60 instead of 60-40? Okay. Midwest goes, I'm not high on Hurts, but I'm high on our leadership talking up the young. Okay. Hey, Midwest, as long as you have that mentality right there on what you're thinking right there, what you're saying, and you know that, it's cool with me too. It's cool. I'm cool. Right. As long as you know that. But Lane's doing everything he can to sell the fan base that he's the guy. And again, as long as you know, that's what it is. Hey, listen, let's be real here. There's nothing not liked about the kid. There is nothing not to like about him. Okay? But you're talking him up like he's like a really good quarterback, and he's not. He's a really great athlete playing the position right now. And until he figures that out, you know what the craziest thing is? Jalen Hurts is a better athlete than Tom Brady will ever think of being. Jalen Hurts is by far a better athlete. And there's no getting around that. Tom Brady's not an athlete. It shows you don't have to be a phenomenal athlete to play the quarterback position. Look at Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning and Tom Brady couldn't jump over a stack of quarters. Jalen Hurts is one of the best athletes in the league playing that position. That doesn't translate into 30 touchdowns just because he could run and he could throw and he could do all that. Doesn't translate into playing the position. Most of the great quarterbacks aren't the most gifted athletes. The Marinos of the world, guys like that. I think Favre was a really great athlete. I think Favre was tough. And I think Brett Favre was, he was just gifted at the position. Right? Matt Corral, quarterback, Panthers, third round, more valuable than a fifth round quarterback in Baker Mayfield. It's crazy. You're the first pick in the draft, and now you're being dealt for a fifth rounder. A leader of men is a rare thing. Interesting. Carl says a leader of men is a rare thing. Hey, Carl, a man who leads teams to victories is what inspires. You could give me a rah-rah speech all you want. And if we're not winning games, that's not leadership to me. I don't give a shit about that. If we win ball games, that's how you lead. Staying in the pocket, winning games, getting hit, being tough, getting knocked around, getting up after you're getting crushed, leading a team in a 2-minute drive to a victory. That inspires teams. Okay? Taking Omaha Beach, and you're the guy in the front instead of the guy in the rear with the gear. That's inspiring. That's inspiring. Guy in the rear barking out row. I don't know. I don't know. Leaders lead the pack to wins. Victory. People like Patton and them guys, they're in the front, but they're winning. And get this, all the verbiage, there ain't no verbiage, man. It's about going out and doing. I manage a McDonald's, leads the fry cook, and a burger guy. Ford, you got the toughest shit job, bro. I commend you. You get up every day off your ass to go to work for your family or for yourself so that you can have things in life. Bro, I don't care if you work at 7-Eleven, McDonald's, or if you work at AIG. Man, guys who get up off their ass and are blue-collar people every day, I admire those people. Most of those white-collar dudes, they hide under their desk all day. When you work on a fry cook and you're talking to your burger guy, can't hide under the fryer, can you? You can hide under your desk in a white-collar job. Shit in radio, most people in those big companies, they hide under their desk for 5 years until finally they find out they're no good. Then they can them. Okay? I mean, dude, blue-collar people are what make this country work. Blue-collar mentality is what makes a football team work. I don't need some millionaire guy talking shit to me about leading. I need him to go out. Hey, you know what the great thing about Brady is? Brady's a multimillionaire, and he gets his ass kicked in the huddle constantly, getting hammered. Gets up, leads his team. You see, you can't hide behind a checkbook in a huddle. Doesn't matter what your salary is or how much you're worth. You're going to get hit. Sometimes the guys who have a lot of money don't want to get hit anymore. I just don't want to take the punishment. Doesn't matter how much you have. Once you get hit, we're all equal, man. It's like dying. We all put our souls in the earth at the end. We all go with the same thing, nothing. Hey, Bob, appreciate you coming aboard. Silz made you the manager. Somebody's got to salt them fries. I'll do it. Philly is blue collar all the way. William, that's why I love your city. That's why I love it. Susan, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay? My mother was Hungarian. Half her family members were murdered. So, I mean, hey, it's all good. Congratulations, man. It's quite a testament to your family strength. Showtime, thanks for coming aboard. Silz misreads the text. No, I know what you were doing. You're goofing. I get it. It's okay. I turned it around on you because I actually liked it because Lane talking about being a leader in July. What's he leading me? What's Jalen leading the Eagles to right now? Push-ups? Oh, man. I'm sorry. I can't get behind that. I laughed. When I heard Lane Johnson talking, I laughed. Dude, that don't inspire me. Give a shit what he's doing. He should be doing that. Getting his pats on the backs. Okay? Hey, congratulations. You're a hell of a leader. Hey, now lead us to water. Oh, my God almighty. Oh, boy. No, Kenneth, actually, I'm shitting on Lane Johnson. Actually, it's Lane I'm shitting on. It's not Jalen, believe it or not. I'm actually shitting on Lane Johnson. Yeah. Leading them to paying the rent. No, it's not. No. Lead us to the cafeteria. Hey, that's a good game. What could you possibly lead us to in July? Let me think, Xander. To a Super Bowl? In July? Danny D, man, thanks for coming aboard. Please hit the like button, all. So you're leading me to the shower. You're leading me to the mess hall. You're leading me to lunch. You're leading me. I can't say leading me to film study or weight work because that's something you have to do anyway. So what are you potentially leading me to? For Heaven says, what's with all the criticism? Because I don't need anybody in July talking shit to me about somebody you're overcooking and selling to me. That's why. Let's get to September, man. Shut the stuff up. Let's go. Talk is over. 20 days out to camp. And this shit's due. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Oh, great. First guy in. Now you got Lane doing it. Lane, you don't have to cook the kid. We all like him. I do. We all like him. We all want to see him have success. And by the way, so you guys know, I know some of you are going like this. Hey, Sileo hates Jalen Hurts and hopes he fails. Well, let me underscore that for you. And I talk to Xander about this all the time. Watch this. Why would I hope that the Eagles have a bad year this year so my show could suffer? The better he does, the better for my show. Why in the world would I want that? I'm not one of these guys that go, hey, see, I told you so. Then I got 4 viewers. How's that help? That's not what this is. I'm going to tell you how I feel, though. And sometimes that rubs people the wrong way. Sometimes, half the time, it rubs people the wrong way. Because you get to say, I told you so. That's the worst take on the planet when a host does that. Because you get to say, I told you so. Listen how that sounds, Reyes. Watch this. I told you he sucked. Great. So that means I'm a hater, like you guys have said. And I hope not for him. I hope I'm wrong. But you'll never hear me say, I told you so. I don't think in my 30 years in broadcasting, I've ever said that. I told you so. Unless the guy's a complete tool and he's bad behavior guy, I don't know if I've ever said that. I don't like that. Silz wants controversy. What's controversy when you got an offensive tackle talking about stupid shit in July? But oh, wait a minute here. Xander, I just thought of something here. I get it. You guys aren't used to hearing people tell them how they feel when they hear somebody that is a revered player talk stupid shit. I got it now. Yeah, I understand because everybody in Philly would be upset with this. You guys are the best fans and best football fans that come to this show every day. And you expect me to give you my opinion when I see something. And by the way, if Jalen opens up with a 350-yard football game against Detroit, you think I'm going to say anything negative about him? No. But if he shits the bed, should I sit there and be a cheerleader? Carl goes, sometimes you're abrasive. Okay. I'm guilty. Silz, we love you, but the juicy outbursts that come from extended Eagle losses are too much to miss out on. Imagine the list when we go 2-7. Oh, you think there'll be a list if it's 2-7? Probably. Michael goes, you're old. How dare you, Michael? How dare you see that? Fruit Loops. Great. Hey, GG. I'm hearing we have to get you on. I'm hearing that you have to get on this show here. Xander's going to try to set something up with you. I think he's the guy, Xander. GG's the guy. You're the next one up to the plate. Don't F it up. I think he's the next guy. Is he the guy? Oh, that ain't him? Forget it. You're fired. Here comes the sensitivity. Daz, what are you talking about? Sensitivity. How many snowflakes you plan on melting? We can't handle the truth. Yeah. That Philly Mike. Okay. Philly Mike is the guy. Sorry, boo. GG, sorry, dude. Hey, got to get my handles correct. I'm the guy, Silz. Oh, man. Hey, by the way, hour number 3, and I do not want you guys to do anything stupid in hour 3. Tony Siracusa, from the Last Word on Sports, some college football news, USC, UCLA. There's a ton of news. That's in hour 3, 5:30 Eastern. Tomorrow, Dave Wonstat's joining us too. Listen, don't want to hear any references of my boy Pat. 5:30 Eastern. GG fired before hired. GG, we love you, man. I appreciate you coming in here, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, man, Lane Johnson. Wow. I'm hey, Xander, don't you feel it, man? Shit, man, I'm going to run through a wall now, man. I'm going to follow that Jalen Hurts. Damn. I'm ready to rock. I'm ready to rock. And there's no way Lenny Dykstra will ever be on this program ever again. Okay? He'll never be on this program ever again. My aunt threw up in her mouth. And I'm sorry, but Xander said this thing. He goes, Silz, that's the only guy that you said this. That's okay. You could say anything. He goes, that was your big mistake. So we will not be throwing that line out ever again to anyone, actually. And Lenny Dykstra will not have a second appearance on the Big Silz show. That ain't happening. My aunt does, she's like this. I never want to see that guy ever. And I was like, I don't blame you. I agree. Sorry, dude. Hey, the only time you're getting to see Lenny is if you go back and rewatch that show. Isn't that right? Hey, Xander, right? That's the only way you get Lenny Dykstra again is if you go back and you watch that show. We all want Lenny. No. Oh, my God. Hey, Dank, man, I'm ready to rock, man. I'm ready to rock. Stop with pipe cleaners, Chris. Pipe cleaners and Dykstra. I don't want to hear it. You're going to make me throw up in my mouth. Okay. I got something else. I hold on for a second. I've got to get the quote. All right, I'm going to do this on the other side here. Yeah, I'm going to do this on the other side. It is an unbelievable quote. Oh. June, first edition of the National Football Show for those who need it. And June 1st. Hey. It's the last time he'll be. That's the last appearance for old Lenny. I've got an unbelievable take by a great player in the NFL. You're going to need to hear this. By the way, I actually feel inspired by this. I do, man. Oh, God, this is phenomenal. All right. Hey, don't forget, my friends at Morgan & Morgan, where the fee is free. You're in the market looking for an attorney, and finding that attorney is going to be one of the most important things you do for your family and getting the fair compensation. If you've been hurt or injured on the job, getting Morgan & Morgan behind you is the most important thing. For the people is not a slogan. This is who they are, and this is what they do. For the last 30 years, they've collected over $13.5 billion worth of compensation for their clients. They have 800 attorneys strong in offices in Philly, New York, and in Florida. Call them at 800-512-1600. That's 800-512-1600. The call is free. The consultation is free. 800-512-1600. Open 24/7, 7 days a week. And when you call Morgan & Morgan, do me a favor. Tell them Big Silz sent you.
When choosing a lawyer for your injury case, you may ask, does the size of the law firm matter? Well, of course it does. The insurance company, they're huge with unlimited resources. And whether your case is big or small, they're built to bully you out of the money you're owed. But here's the good news. We're big too, the biggest actually. And we're built to fight to make them pay for all that was taken from you. Size is our strength. There's only one Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.